Hello.
Hello. So
back.
remember that series that we did? Like we only did 2 videos of it. I was just explaining 2.2 triggers and then I did portals.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so we're gonna do that again, but this time in the actual update.
Okay.
Also, I have this copy.
Okay.
That's not it.
I
I have this copy of this 2.1 spider orb by Natji.
Okay.
Yeah, they made a spider orb in geometry. That's 2.1. I don't know why I made a copy of this. But this is the level that we're going to be doing on. Okay, so in 2.2, look at this trigger. Look at these triggers.
Oh my gosh.
So we're also going to explain 2.1 stuff. So starting with the color trigger. If we set it to the background, then we could just select the color. We could change how long it will take, and then it'll just change the background color like that. You can also change this to the ground like this. And if you use a specific ground, for example this one, it doesn't really color everything. And it says G1, so ground 1, so we need to set it to ground 2. And then it changes this extra part that we didn't have. And then if you want to color both, just copy that and then just set it to G1 here. And then it will color the whole thing. So that's the color trigger. So now we have the move trigger. So for example, we have an object here.
Okay.
And so, for example, we have a wall here, and I can't get past it. By the way, do you guys like my icon? Do you guys like my icon? So if we want to move this away, we want to grab this object, grab this wall, set it to a group of 1. And you need to keep on putting it up for every other move trigger you do. Then open this, click this here at the bottom for target group ID. And then you want to move, you could just move the Y up. So if you write 1, that means it's like 1 pixel. 10 pixels. Actually, it's studs. So 10 studs is 1 block.
Okay.
So you want to just put a 0 after every number that you put.
Okay.
So for example, you want to put 20 blocks up, you need to write 200. But if you want to put just 1 block up, you just type 10.
Okay.
So now we have move time here, but we don't need that. So now it just moves it up. But we can also actually lock it to the player, so that when I cross this, I need to actually... Also, if you go to the move time and change it to -1, it will actually move that object infinitely. So it will never stop. Like, look. Now it just does this. And I can never reach it. So that's the move trigger. This video's already almost 4 minutes long. This is going to be such a long video. We're only on the 3rd trigger. We have the stop trigger. So what we can do, so for example, if I bring back this move trigger setup, we have this stop trigger here.
Okay.
So, on this move trigger, I set it to -1, which means it'll go infinitely, like this. But if I use this stop trigger, then I can give this move trigger a group of 2 by clicking next 3 instead if you don't want to click. And then edit the stop trigger and target ID 2. You can also change this to a pause trigger or a resume trigger. But if you do stop trigger, you can't resume it. So now you can see it will connect and then, is that how it works? Wait, what? Use control ID? I forgot. No, I don't think I know how this works. I don't think I know how that works.
Okay.
We have alpha trigger. So I place a block. Now, no, most people don't really use the alpha trigger. They just go to the group, click extra, and then click hide. That's another way. But if you want to make blocks transparent, then give the block a group ID, and then grab your alpha trigger. I recommend putting it behind the level, like that. Then you want to make a target group 1. Make the fade time 0, probably, if you don't want anyone noticing. And then change the opacity to a transparent one. So now it's transparent. This is actually kind of good for coins. So like, for example, if I just put this here, and then I can just copy paste this, like over here. If I do that, then I can place regular blocks above it. You can just do that, there. And now I can grab these blocks here, go to edit group, extra, and then click no touch, so that I can go through them. And then I can put an alpha trigger right here. There will be an invisible coin. Put this here. I can put a coin in here, and it will be invisible. So we'll have to be on group of 1, like this. I mean transparent also. So then this will target group 1, and it will make the opacity 1 instead. So like when you and then we need to select this alpha trigger, edit it, and click touch trigger. So now when I go above, nothing happens, but when I go in the block, then you can see it, like that. The alpha trigger done. Now we move on to the toggle trigger. So basically right here, if I have a wall and I can't go through it, do the same with the move trigger, but the toggle trigger is different. So instead of moving it away, when you give this a group, what's that other group coming out? Then you put it on the toggle trigger, like it's group 2. Then when you pass the toggle trigger, it goes away, like that. And also, if you enable this activate group button, that it will activate the group ID of a trigger. It won't, because you can't activate blocks.
No.
Like, what does that mean? So it will activate a trigger instead. So now, the video is almost 10 minutes long. The spawn trigger. I don't know how to use this, so instead, if you want to make a loop, just take like a block, give it a group, and then you can just put a move trigger here. Once that can be on that has to be on spawn trigger, multi-trigger. It will target group 1, and it will move the X by 3 blocks. Why does that not work? Oh, because it's spawn triggered, yeah. Forgot. But then, over here, we want to move it back 3 blocks. So minus 30, and then target group 1. Now, instead of using spawn triggers and making it yourself, select both of the spawn triggers, go to the editor pause menu, and click create to loop. So now it automatically places down spawn triggers, and now I need to put this in platformer mode so you can see it. Look at that. I was just doing, okay. Yeah, you can see that. That's like this. Now I just now I can just ride on it. You can't crash into stuff in platformer mode, but when you're in normal mode, you can't. I said, but when you're in normal mode, you can. So that's the spawn trigger, which you don't. It's mainly for spawn loops, but to make stuff easier, we have the remapping system, which I barely even know how to use. I don't even know how to use it. I don't know how to use the area triggers. Like, it seems complicated.
Yeah.
Like, what is this? What is this?
I don't know. You.
I'll just like, yeah, we're not doing that yet.
Okay.
Next is the keyframe trigger. So, actually, next we have the rotate. It will rotate an object. We also have this rotate trigger, which rotates the camera instead. I have this. So, if we have a block and give it a group, then this rotate trigger can target the group. We also have a center group ID if you want to rotate multiple objects at once.
Yeah.
But not rotate them by themselves. But it would automatically do it. Okay, whatever. I don't know why the message came. So now we can change how many degrees it will be and how many times it will go 360 degrees. So we have this now. So now it should, now it just spins. Change this. Now you can see it spins. When does it stop? Does it stop? No? It stopped? It stopped, right? Wait, I think if I do that. Oh my, that's a bug that needs to be fixed. So look, so when I play a level regularly, this happens. But then if I pause the level and zoom out, what is that glitch with the ground there? And then play the level again, it keeps that zoom that I had. It just keeps that zoom. And if I zoom out even further, look I'm tiny down there. It's so weird. I did not expect that. So that's it. So next, now let's do the keyframe. But first, okay, I'm not gonna do like every trigger. We have the shake trigger, so we could do like blah blah blah, like that. Can I only do it in here? Yeah, look, you saw the camera shook there. The shake trigger was added in 2.1, so I should go straight to the 2.2 triggers. Alright, we got the keyframe trigger. We need to use this weird thing. So let's say I have this object here, and I have it on a group of 1. I'll put it on the layer 1 actually. That's weird. It kept its group for some reason. But it also kept its group here. What? So now we have this block. So now I can take this. I can take this thing. I think they and Mommy are here.
Yeah, almost. Yeah, I think they are here.
Yeah.
So are you almost done?
No.
How long it is?
Okay, whatever. So if I enable curve, then I copy and paste it. Then it does that. But if I copy and paste it again, that happens. And then you could just like do this maybe. You could also make it rotate if you want. Like you can just make it rotate. Get her here.
Yeah, I think you should cut short now.
Yeah. And then we could just do that. Like this. So now I want to select this. Give this a group of 2. I'm recording a video. Okay.
Okay.
So now
Uh-huh.
we can go here. This block here. I have this block on here. Now we need the keyframe trigger right here. So then animation group ID is 2, and then parent and target ID will be 1, which is the block. I don't know what that means. So I have this. Now play it. What just happened? I think the rotation broke it. I do not understand what just happened there. Oh my god, that weird glitch that doesn't allow me to move the editor.
Aw.
Well, we're gonna turn off curve. So now we can move this like this. Doot, 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 doot. Doot, 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 doot. There. Now we have this. Give this a group. Yeah, it's already on 2. So keyframe. Yeah, it's already correct. Now this should work. Yeah, look, it's moving. Like that. That was probably like the longest trigger ever. I don't know why they're called triggers. We have this trigger that swaps the backgrounds like here. Like look, when I pass it in the editor. So when I pass it, what the? Wait. When I pass it, it changes the background. And yes, that is going to be used in the official Explorers, which is not coming in 2.21 as you expected, but it's coming in 2.3. It might not be doable in 2.21. So there's still a chance that it could come in 2.21. Alright, so the next trigger is pickup. So the pickup trigger has this. What you want to use this weird little 0 thing. So now if I go edit special, item ID like 1, what does that mean? What is time counter? What, so count, like what? I don't understand.
That's fine.
I don't understand what this means.
Yeah, that's fine. You don't know everything, so show the things that you already know.
Okay, it became a timer?
Let's make this video short. It is going too long.
It became a timer. What? I don't understand what this means. Okay.
So you've already done.
Alright, so now we have these camera triggers. We have these camera triggers here. Starting with zoom. Obviously zooms out the camera. Then the static, if I place down a block, give it a group. And then put this group on here. Then it will static the object like that. So then we have mode. We have this zip portal over here. It has a boundary, but if I use this mode trigger, go to free mode. Now it still has a boundary, but then now I can go anywhere I want. Well, if I go too far up, I die. But also the editor boundary is like way higher than that.
Gotcha.
Look at how high the editor boundary is. It's so high.
Yeah.
And you only die here. By the way, there's a secret in one of the backgrounds. If I select this background and I scroll up, then there's something over here. There's actually 2 dragons over here. There's 2 dragons up here. Look, there's 2 dragons up here.
Gotcha.
That's a secret about this background. So that's also. So now we have the mode. Oh my god, that stupid glitch! I can't move the editor again.
Yeah, I think you can stop the video right
Mode
now.
here. Then offset. Offsets the camera like that. And then rotate. Then rotates the camera.
Like this.
Wait, I want to play the game sideways. 90. Now I'm falling down. I use like a pad. If I just like use pads, then will it look like I'm like falling down? Somewhat, but I used the wrong pad. And that's the camera triggers. I don't really know how to use the other ones. Guide, like, I don't understand this. Now we have the gravity trigger here. It changes the gravity, so when I do a normal jump, it's like that. But when I come across this gravity trigger, and if I make the game mode a robot, I can go even higher. Wait, that's not high. That's not high. What the hell? Why is it not high? Why is it not high? It's not high. What the hell? But the cube is higher. With the cube, it's higher. But with the robot, what?
Yeah.
Okay, that's the gravity trigger.
Long, son.
Okay, then we have the end trigger. It only works in normal mode. It doesn't work in the editor. It just ends the level. Yeah, and now we have to teleport. We have all these. The one I really want to do here are these. We have bulge. It just look at that. The trail is acting weirdly. The trail is acting. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell is going on? If you combine this with the, if you combine this with the zoom trigger, like if you zoom it out, what will happen? I can't see. Okay, and then offset Y down. That did not do anything. By using the bolt trigger, I remember I made a level called Black Hole. Yep. There. Black Hole. Here. I don't know why I used the song. And I just made it so you end the level by being sucked into the black hole. Yeah, and I also made an auto version of Dash. Like, right here, I made an auto version. Yeah, I made this auto version. I'm probably gonna update this because you saw that robot thing. If you want to experience the whole level, just play this level. It's auto. Anyways, bye!